Hey guys, hey YouTube, how's everybody doing? My name is Josh.
I'm Jason.
And this is our first video of all things Apple.
The iPhone 6S now comes in 6S and 6S Plus. 6S Plus is a 5.5-inch screen compared to the iPhone 6S, which is 4.7 inches. The iPhone 6S Plus has a 1920 by 1080 display. Now the iPhone 6S and 6S Plus now come with a feature called 3D Touch, which allows pushing on the screen, applying pressure will give you a row of options before you open the app. And you will see that later in the video. Now, iPhone 6S and iPhone 6S Plus have an A9 processor compared to the iPhone 6 and iPhone 6 Plus, which only have an A8 processor. The Touch ID is a lot faster. It's almost too fast where if you just tap it, it will unlock. Sometimes you just want to look at your notifications on your lock screen and you can't because it opens too quickly. Now the iPhone 6S and 6S Plus also have live photos, which doesn't seem like a big deal, but it's kind of cool to look at. Now, the iPhone 6S and iPhone 6S Plus now have 4K video recording, which the iPhone 6 and 6 Plus only have 1080p at 60 frames per second. iPhone 6S and 6S Plus have 720p, 1080p at 60 frames per second, and then 4K at 30 frames per second. Now, here's a comparison of the two phones.
Hey guys, I have the iPhone here with me. I know it's kind of old. But between this and the iPhone 6S, there are quite a few different things. The iPhone 6 now only comes in silver and space gray, and I got silver here. It got rid of the gold option after the iPhone 6S came out. Don't know why. It's Apple, you know. I got rid of the 128 gigabyte option once the iPhone 6S came out again. The iPhone 6 comes with the A8 chip with 64-bit architecture and the M8 motion code processor. The iPhone 6S comes with the A9 chip with 64-bit architecture embedded with a M9 motion code processor. With the iPhone 6, it is a better Touch ID, and you will see later on. The iPhone 6 comes with an 8-megapixel iSight camera, whereas the iPhone 6S comes with the 12-megapixel. The iPhone 6 now comes with the live photos, and you can change that setting however you want. And you just do it by tapping or holding the picture, and it'll become alive. And you'll see that again later on in the video. The iPhone 6 comes with the 43-megapixel panorama, whereas the iPhone 6S comes with a 63-megapixel panorama. The iPhone 6 now comes in 4K video recording, whereas the iPhone 6 goes up to 1080p and 60 frames per second, or for slow motion, it goes up to 720p with 120 frames per second or 240 frames per second. Whereas the iPhone 6S now comes with 1080p at 120 frames per second and 720p with 128 frames per second. iPhone 6 comes with a 1.2 megapixel photos, and the iPhone 6S has 5 megapixel. They both still have 720p HD video recording. For Siri, the iPhone 6 has to have a plugin in order to use the Hey Siri, whereas the iPhone 6S comes with Hey Siri hands-free without anything plugged in, even in your pocket, on the table, whenever you want to use Siri. And now here are the comparisons between the iPhone 6 and the iPhone 6S Plus.